Hi, I'm here with my good friend Jo Fuller. I've known Jo for decades, well over 30 years, and it started with flower essences. I came to northern Victoria. Where were you?
Eastern.
Sale.
Victoria.
And I was teaching a bark flower course. It was before the bush essences were released. And you know, our lives have intertwined so much along the way, and it's been, certainly my life's been so enriched by having Jo as a friend. And as well as being a friend, Jo's been very instrumental with spreading the information about bush essence. She's one of our key teachers here in Australia, based in Western Australia. You know, we've been on flower essence expeditions to, you know, the centre and top end, and yeah, we've had a lot of fun with the flowers. So firstly, thank you for all your involvement and all the gifts you've given me and insights into the bush essences and your passion for them, and spreading that out to so many people. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yeah. And look, we could spend hours chatting about it, but I know one of the areas that you love to work with the essences is putting them in hydrosols, especially with some of the Australian plants, the honey myrtle and fregonia, and getting your patients, as well as taking their drops, to use that. Do you want to talk a little bit about that side of your
certainly.
work?
Just that, just to give people an option other than just taking them orally, but to, I suppose, just expose them to the fact that, you know, that we can use them externally, and then just to have the joy of having flowers another way, as well as having them internally, but they can also be used externally. And in hydrosols, I mean, you can just put them in water, but hydrosols is just like another layer, another level of exposing people to plant medicine, and the beautiful flowers and plants that we have on this great land with all of these healing qualities. So just a different way to utilise them.
And I know you've got a very strong connection to Indigenous culture and the land itself and the plants. So you know, what do you see the role of bush essences, and anything you like to sort of say?
The bush essences. Well, I think the flowers of this great land, as I think that most of you that know have worked with the flowers before, that they aren't just for the people that ancestry came from this land, but it's really the energy of this continent that we're on now is such that the information that's in the flowers that can really help balance anything that we're dealing with, anything on a soul level or a physical level, anything that we want to work with. We have remedies in this land out of our flowers that can address it. So I just find that so exciting. And I mean, you know, we don't know whether this will be such for another 200 years, but it's certainly what we've got access to right now. And as a therapist in all modalities, it's working with the flower essences is a choice that I made purely because working with all modalities, I saw the movement in everybody. I saw that what we're doing is like really clearing out, we're clearing things very quickly. So we can get on and do our life purpose, so we can get on and function at our highest capacity instead of just spending years dealing with, and I'm still working on that and trying to get rid of that. And you know, so I just find the flower essences just so powerful. And as a therapist too, particularly when I was, had my centre in Victoria, at the time, Melbourne, the Children's Hospital there, was known across Australia as the paediatric hospital. So when I would get mothers with babies coming in, they've been to the best of the best in Western medicine. So I would get them as like literally a last resort because they were desperate. And we would work with the flowers. Whatever was happening with that baby, we could clear so much so quickly with the flower essences. And of course, a lot of times the people would be quite angry because they've been to the best and nothing was getting cleared. And now they're working with the flowers and they're just clearing things so quickly. So to me, I just think it's such a blessing that we've got access to these flowers. And so that's why I do what I do, because I want everybody to know about them so we can just get on with life without being burdened by all these things that, hold people back.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I'm very fortunate to have Joe in my life, and there's certain wise people that you come across, and Joe's got this such great wisdom, and she also organises my workshops when I come to Western Australia, as well as running her own classes here. And I really appreciate it that Joe would say, I add something to that, and there's all these great insights and perceptions around the essences. So if you get the opportunity to do a workshop with Joe, highly recommend it. You'll have a great time. Get a lot of fantastic practical information and lots of new insights you don't get from the other teachers as well.
And if you want to do a lot more work with yourself, so you also can be intuit and bring through your own innate wisdom, which we all have access to, avail yourself of bush iris. It's one of my we don't have favourites, but bush iris is a flower that I have always utilised myself, just to keep that space of being able to download and bring through that wisdom that's available to us all.
Yeah. And it's in a number of combinations as well as by itself. It's in purifying, because it's also working in meditation essence as well, and travel. So lots of opportunities to play with and have some fun with it, and very much working around that third eye area too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.